Hey guys, Plays with Trucks here, coming at you from the Trucks Customs Garage. I'm going to shoot a quick video and show you some of the tools and items that I'm going to use to do the LED install into the airbrush spray booth. This is just one particular way to do it. There's multiple ways, and as I go through the build, I'll kind of show you guys some different options that you guys have. First off, here we have a glue gun. Hot glue gun. This is just a low temp, and I'm just going to use this to I'm probably not going to use this, but this is an option to secure the wire inside of the spray booth itself. I'm likely going to use this E6000 adhesive, and you can pick this up just about anywhere. You can pick up the low temp and the glue just about anywhere, and you probably already have those available to you. I try to use stuff that I already have available, and a lot of modelers already have available, so it won't cost you a whole lot. You don't have to pick up a whole lot additional. We just have some solder here. This is a rosin core 6040. You can use whatever solder you want to, and of course a soldering iron. You're going to need that, and of course over here we just have the solder iron holder. I have a switch. I'm actually going to put a switch in mine so I can use it with the lights on or off. But you don't have to do that if you don't want to. I'm going to also show you how you can wire it in where it automatically comes on when you turn the unit on itself. This is just an old switch that I had from back in my car stereo install days. This is the holder for the switch, and what I'm going to use this for is I'm going to use it as a template just to draw on the unit, and then I'll cut that out. We've got electrical tape, and I'm going to probably use some of this for some insulation purposes, but I'm also going to use heat shrink. Now, one thing that I don't have here is whenever you use the heat shrink, you'll need some form of heat source. You can use the soldering iron, get it close, but that's a little more difficult. I normally just use a hairdryer, so you guys can use what you want to. I also have some painter's tape here, and I'm going to use this for marking the location where I'm going to put the lights in. Over here I actually have the lights themselves, and I've got 4 12-inch strips. There's 15 LEDs on each one, and these are white. They offer them in multiple colors. I picked these up off of eBay for $6 shipped, actually a little bit underneath $6 shipped, and they were shipped from here in the US, so it didn't take a whole lot of time to get here. I mentioned the soldering iron. You can also, if you choose, use crimp style connectors. You know, that's completely up to you. And then also there are some spade connectors, crimp connectors. Of course, these are going to be used to join the wires together, and these are going to be used in areas such as here, and the inside of the switch of the actual unit itself has spade style connectors in it. I have a Phillips head screwdriver. In addition to the Phillips head, you'll also need something else because there's a screen, and you can either use a pick or a flathead screwdriver. Mine was too tight just to pull out by hand. Yours may not be, but I just grabbed a hold of it with a small flathead screwdriver and just pulled that sucker right on out. I've got some of crimping tools and wire cutters, and these are channel lock version. Klein makes some. You guys may have these. You can see these things are well used, and these things have been a workhorse for me for many years. I also have a wire stripper, and this was something that most of you probably do not have, and this goes back to my car stereo install days. And what this is going to allow me to do is it's going to allow me to strip the wire in the middle here without having to cut it. I can just basically put it in there, and I can strip just a small section of it so I can solder to it without actually having to cut it. Then also I have a Dremel tool, and I'm going to use my Dremel tool. You guys may have a different moto tool or rotary tool or something, but I'm going to use my Dremel tool to modify the box so I can install the switch. But that's all the modification that you really need. And again, if you're not going to wire up a separate switch for the LEDs, you don't need to do that. You don't need this. This is just an option. It's just the way I want to do it. You can wire these in, and I'm going to show you how to wire them in where when you flip the switch of the unit on, that it will automatically turn the lights on as well. The last thing that you might possibly need is a piece of wire. I just have a piece of wire here, so you may need a small section of wire. I don't believe you're going to need that, because I believe with the length of the wire that's on here, I'm going to have plenty. One of these sections of wire right here will probably be enough in itself, where I can just come in here and make some small sections, some small gaps there, and then solder the other 3 lights into it, and then this end will connect further down the line. So that's it for this video, guys. We're going to get building here and start creating some stuff and get this tutorial out there, and I hope you guys enjoy it. Don't forget to watch the other videos. Thanks for checking in. This is James, aka Plays with Trucks. I'm just hanging out in the Trucks Customs garage, and I am out of here.